Okay, in the second short video, I just want to walk you through how we would interpret a control chart. So now we already have the control chart constructed. So right here we'd have our limits. This would be for x bar. And so over time, I can see my most recent observations are on the right, the older ones are on the left, and each one of these dots just represents a sample average. In this case, I don't know how many observations, but again, it's a correctly constructed control chart. And so as I'm interpreting it as a manager, I would go ahead and look for patterns, and I don't really see any patterns here. I see, there's a lot of scores kind of close into the mean. I don't have anything falling outside of my red lines, so that's a good sign. I occasionally have something a little close, but again, it seems to be reasonably well under control. I don't see huge red flags here. I don't see patterns of a long time of scores above or below. So this one probably looks okay. Down here on chart B, same limits. Now I can see while nothing ever crosses the red line, everything is really close. Okay, so I have things close to those and I don't have anything in here. And again, with a normal distribution, I would expect most of my scores to fall around the grand mean. So this would be an out-of-control process or a red flag, and we would call this one hugging the limits. And your book talks about that as a problem. Now in this next one, well, I have a clear downward linear trend, and that's problematic because this is not a random process. Now if I'd been taking deliberate actions to decrease cost or something, maybe that'd be what I'm trying to do, but that's not what this chart is supposed to look at. So we would say this is a red flag. The process is not a normal distribution centered around a mean of 34.84 here. We have it decreasing over time. So that'd be a red flag. So that'd be the problem with C. On this last one, well, we've got nice patterns here, but if you'll notice, everything is falling below the center line. Okay, I should have about as many falling above as below because it's a normal distribution, just like I would expect more to be towards the center than out pushing the red lines. So even though everything's pretty close to my center line, the fact that they're all below means my control chart isn't accurately capturing this. So this would be a red flag as well. I would say this is an out of control process. It might be something where I have to update my control chart because the process clearly has changed. And so that's just a quick overview of how we would look at those. So again, here I've got above and below, nothing past the red line, pretty decent random pattern, hugging the limits, downward linear trend, bad, 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 and then again this one's problematic because everything is below the center line. All right.